YouTube is kind of like parenting in a way. It's like it it calls out all of your issues and it just puts them there right in front of you. And you can do your best to ignore them, to deny that that's what's going on. But you know how with kids, they will reflect back at you your flaws, and it's painful. Like it's whew. And having a YouTube account is kind of like that. At least that's the way I'm seeing it right now. My videos are a perfect reflection of me in a way. Taking the whole picture. Like they're chaotic, they're unorganized, they don't have any focus, they're not well prepared generally. Um, they don't know what they want, and that's me. It's it is perfect, and then the prospect of being on YouTube, like the this background, maybe not background, but this desire to be on TV, basically, is what it comes down to. It's there, and it's just feeding this insecure part of me. And so it picks at that flaw. It just kind of gets in there and it starts working it. it's finding the loose bits and it's getting in the cracks and it's making them bigger. And I'm just finding all of my issues, all of my weaknesses, all of my just my unique picture is being picked apart by YouTube in what it brings out in me. I'm just, for example, I have a hard time getting out of like left brain, just kind of stressy, planny, worry thinking, right? And oh man, YouTube makes that so much worse. Trying to come up with an idea, putting a lot of pressure on myself to come up with a good idea. This competition, like you see other people doing amazing, amazing videos, and it just crushes your self confidence because I'm insecure, and so it would crush my self confidence because my confidence or my acceptance of myself is in some way it's conditional on me being better than other people. So then when that doesn't turn out, I'm just like, ugh, and it hurts. So just the whole platform, the making content to go on YouTube, I'm seeing it differently now. It's like, I heard a concept recently. It was treating business as a spiritual practice, right? And right at first, I kind of rolled my eyes at it. And then when I was actually hearing what it is, I was like, oh, okay, I see that. It's using this system of business as a way of getting feedback on yourself. And you're going to be getting information through that process of running a business. You're going to get information that is going to be valid and relevant for you. It's reflecting back at you your issues that you need to resolve. And so by looking at it in that light, it becomes this path that you set out to take to kind of to make yourself better, or just to be in a position where you are getting information. You're being taught lessons that you can then choose to accept as such. Does that make sense? Um, Running a business, you're going to be challenged, and you're going to have issues, and then you're going to have to look at it and be like, oh, that's actually my issue. How can I how can I dig deeper into my issues and resolve them, and then it'll be apparent in my business. Okay, way too long of an explanation, but I've been thinking that making videos for YouTube is the same thing, or could be viewed in the same way. You could view it as a spiritual practice, because here I've been kind of consciously doing these things to try and get myself to grow the hell up. And making videos for YouTube has called out a lot of my issues to me. And it shows me how, oh, if I give in to a particular fault of mine, we'll say ego, if I give in to that, what's it going to be like reflected in my work, in my YouTube videos? And will I want to be at that destination if I go down that path far enough, right? And I think it'll make me fail in all of the circumstances where I let a lower version of me do the driving. And so it's pointing out to me, and I see it in my videos where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like that. What am I doing? Why do I keep being super lazy and undisciplined and unorganized and all this stuff? And I'm seeing like, oh my God, these are all lessons. These are all areas where I have a massive amount of improvement that I need to do. And I will not and should not have anything resembling a successful YouTube channel until I do those things. That's the beauty of it, is if it happened too early, I wouldn't be ready, because I'm clearly not ready. And so I can start to look at it in that light, where I don't want it to come before I'm ready, that I have work I need to do, that my world and everything that I interact with is a reflection of me. And if my home is really chaotic and messy, that's really a reflection of me. And so getting that kind of stuff in order will help support me into whatever other professional endeavors I'm pursuing. And it's all lessons, everything. And so when I look at the chaos and just kind of silliness or disorganization or whatever, the floundering that's apparent in my YouTube channel, I can say, okay, good. I'm not ready yet. And it's just information. It doesn't have to be personal. It doesn't have to be, I know it's the most personal thing ever, but I don't have to view it that way. I can view it as, oh man, here are some really easy to see, easy to appreciate lessons that I still haven't learned, and they're going to keep being taught to me until I learn them. That's such a funny thing to me. It's like, yeah, my problems aren't going to go away until I fix them. So, to YouTube, kicking my butt and showing me what I need to work on. Yeah, I see it, and what a valuable tool that is, because it's a public scoreboard in a way of just showing, yeah, am I learning the lessons, or am I just content to be taught the same lesson over and over and over? Like, I gotta get the hint and learn from it. YouTube as a spiritual practice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Thanks for hanging in with me through some tortured sentences there. And, I'll see you next time for more YouTube philosophizing. All right. See you later.